In the language of our people, we welcome you to Dardic Land.
It is my great pleasure to congratulate all the finalists in the 2020 Zest Awards.
Welcome to Zest 2020. I'm Tom Nansen, I'm the Creative Director of the Zest Awards, and joining me as ever is my good friend Chris Bath.
Thank you for inviting me back. It's a real pleasure to be here, and congratulations to all of you. I know you've been doing amazing work. You always do amazing work, but in 2020 I can imagine how heightened it's been for everyone, Tom.
Definitely. Look, I know that a lot of the organisations we're working with are really putting in the hard yards. They're helping their communities in ways they never have before. And just a shout out to all of you. Congratulations, keep up the good work, and of course stay safe.
Now, community partnerships are a big part of that, so let's have a look now at the Exceptional Community Partnership Award. What does it recognise?
Look, it's all about the great things that happen when organisations get together. Now, I know, Chris, partnerships aren't always easy. However, they do lead to big impact and they do lead to great things, which is what we're celebrating with this award.
One of our event partners traditionally is Wentworth Community Housing, and they've sponsored this award. We're really lucky to have their support. Stephen McIntyre is the CEO of Wentworth Community Housing, and here's what he has to say about the award.
Wentworth Community Housing is delighted to be a sponsor of this year's Zest Awards, our third consecutive year of being a major sponsor. There has never been a more important time to acknowledge the outstanding work of individuals and organisations across Western Sydney. As a provider of specialist homelessness services, as well as social and affordable housing, Wentworth has continued to support local communities throughout the COVID period, protecting many vulnerable people. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the many people and organisations who were nominated for a Zest Award this year, and to congratulate the Western Sydney Community Forum for their ongoing organisation of these awards and the celebration of their 10th year. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen and Wentworth Community Housing. Now, Tom, I know this is usually quite a big category, lots of really great nominees. What was it like this year?
Look, no different this year, Chris. We had 19 nominees of the highest quality, and there were a range of partnerships on show here, from local partnerships that focused on local communities, all the way through to regional partnerships that had a big impact. The judging panel definitely had a tough time with this one, but they have come to a decision.
Yeah, you can always tell when they've had a tough time because there's more than one highly commended. There are actually two this year. Let's have a look at them first. The first highly commended award goes to Cafe Connect.
And the second highly commended award goes to Platform, Lendlease and Rochford Place Retirement Living.
Congratulations to both our highly commended winners.
Now, this year, Chris, as you said, it was a tough job for our judging panel, and they've come up with two winners. Now, let's join Stephen as we meet one of them.
It's really inspiring to hear about your achievements and the success of the Catalyzer project, so really well done on that. But I've got some pretty important news for you now. I'm in fact here to let you know that Catalyzer has won the Outstanding Community Partnership Award for Zest 2020, and to present you with that award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Usman.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How do you feel? Did we surprise you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was just thinking this was just, a conversation or an interview or something of the sort. I'm definitely surprised and very grateful as well, obviously for your support.
You have helped make that difference in people's lives. Catalyzer and what you've done have actually added more meaning to their lives in a very difficult terrain and a difficult landscape at a time when they needed you the most.
Usman was so humble in his reaction to the win. For him, it seems to be it's all about making a difference for others. We're going to drill down into that now because Usman, the co-founder of Catalyzer, joins us. Usman, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
So Usman, everywhere I go in Western Sydney, people are talking to me about how good Catalyzer are. What's the key to your success?
I would say, and I sort of mentioned this earlier as well, that it's really about the community. And we've got so many supporters, and like every person that we've talked to, obviously Australia is a country that's built on migration, and it's one of those issues that really strikes a chord with a lot of people. And there's just so many people out there to help, whether the organizations, our sort of partners, and really, I mean, it's because of that community that we've found a lot of success.
When you and Jacob founded Catalyzer, did you think it would have much of an impact?
To be honest, at that time, we just started it because I was looking for a job, and I didn't really find any other avenue. So I thought I might as well start my own business. Honestly, didn't really know that it's actually going to be successful, or if it was even going to work. So it was a bit of surprise as well for us. When we ran our pilot program, we had about 10 people that we took into the pilot. Out of those 10, we said we'll be lucky if all 10 would finish the program. And actually 3 of them started their own business that's running today. And so we felt very, I guess, empowered by that and validated. And then since then, obviously, we've done a lot of work in trying to understand the ecosystem, trying to understand how businesses work and how we can support other migrants to start their own business. But yeah, we didn't see it growing and being as successful as it is. So very, very lucky as well.
So I mean, Usman, you look at Catalyzer as a project, and obviously it's evolved over time. What does the future hold?
So for us in the future, we are really looking at scaling both nationally and internationally. So we just launched a pilot in Melbourne earlier this year. And so I was actually in Victoria and launching the program there, and we very successfully finished our sort of pilot programs there with about 100 people. And so the goal for us next year is to go national in all the different states and territories, especially because a lot of the curriculum now is online. So we can really do a lot of program, whether people are based in WA, Tassie, wherever. So that's the next step. And then personally, I'm also looking at fundraising and setting up a sort of VC fund that particularly supports migrant and refugee entrepreneurs, just because we see there's a lack of diversity when it comes to funding as well. So that becomes the natural next step for us as well.
Usman, it sounds like you're going gangbusters. Congratulations to you and Jacob, and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me. Really, really appreciate it, and really grateful for this award.
Thanks, Usman. And as we wrap up, I'd like to congratulate both Catalyzer, of course, as well as all of our nominees. And a big thank you to our friend Stephen McIntyre at Wentworth Community Housing, along with the organisation who've been one of our key supporters and sponsors over the years.
And if you enjoyed this episode, we'd love you to share it on social media and just spread the word about some of the great things that are happening in Western Sydney. And make sure you check out the other episodes as well.
So that's about it from us. Stay safe and we'll see you soon.